Hello there and welcome to a tutorial from AKCP. Today we're going to be having a look at adding graphs to securityServer and how we go about doing that. So let's jump in and get started. On the left hand side you'll see we have a desktop named Desktop 1. So before we start adding graphs, let's rename the desktop. So we'll right click, click rename, and then we'll name this graphs. Okay, so now we've done that, our desktop window has changed to graphs. So let's go down to Server Explorer and we're going to click on our unit, which we've already added. So we'll twirl down the menu and from here you can see all the sensors we've got added. So in this example, let's click humidity. So when we click on the humidity, you'll see that we have a little graph logo appear on the right hand side. So to access that, simply left click and drag onto the desktop. It'll give it a second and hey presto, there's our graph. So let's just bring that up there. And you can see that we give it gives the current percentage of the humidity and it gives the average in the bottom right hand corner. And let's go and have a look at the graph settings. But before we have a look at the graph settings, I'm just going to point out that by grabbing the bottom right, you can drag out and resize the graph in your window. But in this case, we're going to leave it just like this, and we're going to go up to Options and Graph Settings. And here we are in our Graph Settings window. And what this allows you to do is select the time range and other options of your graph. So at the moment, the graph is being graphed over the last day. But we're going to change that. So let's have a look over the last 2 hours. So we'll change it to the last 2 hours. You can then change the start date, end date, and you can change the refresh period. So at the moment it's 1 minute. I'm going to leave it exactly like that. And you can change to display the status color. We're going to go ahead and click OK. And the moment we click OK, you can now see that it's graphed over the last 2 hours. And that's essentially all there is to it. If you want to add another graph, then let's go and select another sense here. Let's select Rack Security. Again, drag onto the desktop, and here we have the graph data. There isn't any graph data there to view at the moment, but you get the general idea. And that's essentially all there is to it. So thanks for watching.